Hi and welcome back. You know that I typically don't cover drama. It's one of those things that I just don't enjoy talking about. I don't enjoy covering it. However, at certain points there are things that happens that makes me angry, and in turn I do want to talk about them. And today is one such day. You see, the streamer JordanSisco decided doing a Call of Duty stream to beat his wife. The way that this happened is that he spilled his drink while turning around. The drink got into his PC. He panicked, attempted to shut off stream, failed in doing that even though he thought he had shut it off. He then beat his wife on stream. This is, of course, really fucking bad, and these are some serious allegations to have levied against you. So I wanted to just have a look at it, see the videos and see the clips and dissect them with you guys. So let's get into it.
Please tell me it's over. No. It already got into the motherboard. It's over. It's over.
Stop.
It's over. It's over. I gotta get off TikTok. I gotta get off.
Yes, please, because I just walked in here and the camera's on. You need to release that. Okay, take these off. Take the lids off. Chill. You need to have no drinks in here. Ow. What are you drinking?
It was in here. It was on this. I don't even know how. I turned around and
See, this is around where I will split off somebody like Charlie, because you see, in this clip, you can clearly see he's attempting to turn off stream. He thinks the stream isn't there. And the reality of streaming and content creation and all of that is that you might act like an angel while you're on camera. And then when you're off camera, that's where you start to go fucking nuts and hit people or whatever. And this guy, think he just turned off stream, then he proceeds to go in and hit his wife twice out of pure frustration. I think that is pretty much just the perfect display of his character, because he does not think he is live. You can see the moment he realizes he is live. You can see that in him. And I think that is honestly so much more telling. The fact that he does it off stream is, in my opinion, pretty insidious, or at least what he thinks is off stream. After all of this, he then proceeds to do an apology. And I think this is one of the dog shit apologies. You know, one of the ones where you're really like, what the fuck is even going on? We are talking about he brings her back into the stream just so she can explain that he didn't hit her while she clearly has a mark underneath her eye. We are also talking about him talking about how he was just stabling PCs. He was playing Minecraft but with his PCs, just stabling those things. And her finger got stuck. There's also the excuse, the class old excuse of, I don't beat my wife. I would never beat my wife. I only push her. I push that bit. Obviously, I'm exaggerating a great deal here, but that is pretty much his excuses summed up. Let's just go over the first one.
brother, I promise you, brother. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's literally like, no, I grunted in that. I mean, I grunted, but I wasn't hitting her, bro. I pushed her. That's the only thing that I did. I didn't fucking hit her. I would never hit her on her face, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Now you heard it here first, folks. I don't beat my wife. I only push her. You know, I only get in there and then I push that woman away. This is obviously fucking dog shit. I don't even know why I need to entertain this other than this is a funny point. Why the fuck would you say this? Even if that is true, you are still assaulting your wife. What are you talking about, man? This is complete fucking dog shit. I have no idea. Who in their right mind would use this as an excuse to get away from anything? Oh no, guys. The punches that you saw me throw, that wasn't actually punches, it was pushes. It was just a little push. That is still bad. Now then you have the age-old excuse of, no, actually I didn't hit my wife and what you saw and heard just didn't happen. I don't even know how to really respond to that other than go back and rewatch the clip. In the clip you can see he extends his arms backward before thrusting it forward. You can hear her say ow twice and then you can hear her gasp as she is pretty shocked that he just hit her. Now, he does attempt to explain it, and I think the explanation is actually crazier than the dog shit excuses he comes up with. So let's just give it a full listen.
And then she comes in running after me. Then I pick up the PC. I put it on top of that PC. You see that PC right there? I put it on top of that PC. All right, you understand? Let me put it in context, bro. So when she's standing there, I'm putting the PC on right here. Hold on, let me see. Wife, can you come and record this, please? Wifey? By the way, I just want to, before I'm talking about come here, before I'm talking about everything else, like, if I ever did hit her, which is insane, I would never hit my wife, and she's pregnant, she would have...
It looks like you can see, like, the fucking mark in her face from where he fucking apparently hit her, you know? Looks like she's got a fucking black eye.
Have stuff on her face. I mean, you could...
So you guys can look here.
Literally see, like,
I have shorts on. There's nothing on.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, I don't know what else to say. And basically, she was trying to help. So, can you hold this camera so I can show them? And I basically, with the cords attached, I was trying to pick up this PC like this, Jack, and I was putting it on this PC. You understand? On this PC that I just had. I think it just shut down on accident. Whatever. And her hand, she was trying to help me. She was trying to help me right here.
It flipped up. I was laying down.
Shit, well, nobody saw anything. Like, it was insane. This. Laid it flat like this. Then it got on her fingers. You saw it. It was in the corner of the screen. By the way, nobody saw anything. Like, it was insane. Man saw me use one arm motion and thought I hit her. Like, it's insane.
Listen to his story chat. I'll show you the clip. Hold on.
She had her fingers right here. And she literally, that's when she was like, she couldn't get it on the PC. So I pushed her, and she literally was saying ow because of the fucking shit was on her fingers. It was literally on her fingers. This is like I don't know how much it weighs, but it was on her fucking fingers like this.
As you can clearly hear, the man himself said he was just playing around with his PCs, building and putting them on top of one another, you know, to avoid getting the drink on it. And then his wife's fingers get stuck in between the PC, which is then when he attempts to push her away, according to himself. Now, I've never heard a push sound like a punch being thrown twice. I have also never heard somebody react by saying, ow, ow, twice to it, you know. It's kind of weird. He also grunts within that clip, and I think it's all very clear that this is not really true at all. Not only can you not see him move around the PCs in the clip, you can also very clearly hear him grunting when he throws the punch. You can hear her say ow and react to him punching her. You can even see his arm motion go forward when it goes forward and it connects with her. You can hear the sound of like his fist hitting her, and then she responds with the ow. It's very clear that that is what actually happened here, not him, you know, accidentally, quirkily building his PCs and then his wife just gets her finger stuck in between them. It's very clear that that's a bullshit excuse and it just didn't happen. Now, with all that being said, unfortunately, it doesn't end here. You see, after all of this, he brings his wife on the video to just sort of explain herself that she isn't being abused.
She's gonna be talking about herself, by the way. I'm gonna be out of the room because I want y'all. I don't want y'all to think I'm being like that.
The skin contact that you guys are talking about, where you're hearing it, Jordan was so freaked out in that situation, and I love him, and I've been with him for 5 years. Like, when Jordan flips out, like, I mean, y'all have seen him many, many times. I mean, if he punched me, I mean, it would be very obvious. I'm very pale. Be very obvious if he, like, literally hit me or something. So, her eyes.
She's not really saying that. She's not saying he did it either.
What I normally look like all the time. And
that's fucked up, chap.
You know, I just want it to be like.
It does look like a black. It does look like she's got like a black eye, doesn't it?
Like, I have watched my mom go through domestic violence when I was young. Like, I would never.
It's a fucking.
Respect for anybody who
they haven't really.
Somebody's going through social medias or trying to had a.
As is pretty evident in the video, you can see that she has a bruise underneath her eye. I'm not quite sure here what to say other than this is extremely heartbreaking. She also does continue to go into how she's seen her mother be in a domestic abuse situation, and honestly, that just makes it worse. It's genuinely heartbreaking to hear her talk about, and it's genuinely heartbreaking that this has to happen. I really dislike covering the sort of thing because of that. It's one of those things where I personally don't get any enjoyment out of a video like this. However, I think it's important to talk about. I do think it's important to talk about. which is why we're talking about it today. Ultimately, though, this guy's a fucking loser. You don't push your wife, you shouldn't beat your wife. That should be obvious to everybody. This is not one of those things where we make some excuse or pretend like it didn't happen or anything like that. And the fact that he would attempt to turn off stream, just in my opinion, says even more about the situation than before. I think people like this guy is the scum of the earth. I have to just admit that. I have no remorse or respect for that sort of behavior. It's disgusting, it's freakish, and I couldn't hope for anything except the streaming platforms actually go in and do something about this. It's fucking insane. It's absolutely fucking insanity. And the fact that this was live broadcasted, brings the question, what happens outside of the broadcast? Is there anything there? Of course, this has not been proven in a court of law. I have played you the evidence that we have for it today. Ultimately, you can probably tell where I sit on this situation. However, where you sit might differ. And I would encourage you to go and watch the bangahwz video, which is linked in the description, that just shows the videos spliced together, like the clips of him hitting his wife and then the explanations and so on afterwards, to come to your own conclusion on what you think happened. For me, I think it's pretty clear. I have laid it out here that I do believe that there was a hit beam thrown in there. There was a punch beam thrown, actually two. But all of that being said, I genuinely hope you enjoyed the video. If nothing else, I hope you learned something about the situation that you didn't know before. And or maybe you just remembered about it. Or maybe I put a spotlight on it for you for the first time. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can do the YouTube stuff. By next week, hopefully we'll go back to talk about games. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.